Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just barely. Finally, we're picking in the August secretary. This is good. There was something else we had to do. I think we have to.
Oh,
report
no.
it.
Discard it over to official.
Sure.
All right, let's, call this meeting in order. It is Monday, August 18th. Welcome. We do have a quorum. Joy, thank you for, being the August secretary volunteer. Appreciate that. Approval of July minutes. I did it at the last minute. Sorry about that, but
No,
they
it actually
came
worked.
yesterday. Did you?
Yeah, I kind of like that because I read them right before the meeting and that's nice.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, there are no corrections for me.
Okay, I'm sure that's fine.
Fine by me. All those in favor of approval, let's do it.
Aye.
Okay. Public comment? Gosh, no public. Okay.
No comment.
Okay, we have just kind of a small agenda today. Like I was telling Mary Dell, Christy was nice enough to email me on Friday afternoon and say, do you have the agenda? I'd like to post the agenda. And I'm like, oh, seriously?
Yeah,
Oops.
I can come up with that.
August just kind of creeped up
Oh,
on it.
yeah, it did. I couldn't.
So anyway,
Next week.
so I kind of went off the, last agenda and where we were. And so, and you notice I keep a lot of the same things on the agenda
Yeah.
just because I want to keep it on our radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
think we should.
So Northwest Energy grant status, we didn't have any update as of last month, and I don't know if we have any this month.
I guess things are hooked up and running,
Hooked up,
yeah.
going,
I mean, yep.
and with the big thing is if, the city got paid, for their part.
Oh,
Right.
there's-
And do you know if they did?
we'll find out.
Dave,
Hello.
if the city got paid?
You wanna pull up?
Hey, Mike, oh, Mike could know.
He'll know.
Mike will know.
over here and listen.
We're waiting for the pornography to come up here. Did you hear about that?
I fixed it so that won't happen.
Oh,
thank you.
Got it.
Mike was here, right, at the Parks Board meeting? And
Yeah.
Dave was.
Ah.
Oh, man.
Horrible.
Okay, has the city been paid, we're on, and there are copies of the agenda up there if anybody wants one. Okay, Northwest Energy grant status, has the city been paid?
Last time I asked, last time I asked Lonnie, we had not been.
Paid. What do we do to get paid?
The last time I corresponded with the lady who never returns my calls, she said she would put in the request. So I just need to follow up with her again.
Okay,
Let me see how I put this. I don't think they really like giving away money for solar projects, so they make it difficult.
No, they
How's
don't.
that?
They don't even like,
they've given us,
they don't
they've
even like
given the
people
city
putting
a lot
on
of
solar
money for
panels.
solar projects. They really honestly
Well,
Make it very hard.
They've been very generous, so I can't complain about
Yeah.
that aspect.
You know, the lady, Danny Williams is, the person I deal with in Butte for the solar
Solar,
program.
uh-huh.
She is, I've never been able to get her to answer her phone. It usually takes about a month before she responds.
Sounds like Republic.
I mean, at some point, yeah.
Kind of deal.
They'll have-
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, so that's in progress.
All
Okay,
right.
reusable bag committee,
Hey, that's exciting
we
about
do
the
have,
sign.
we do have the sign, it's not up yet, it's in the
No,
queue,
sign's still sitting, I gotta go. put
it's
it
in
up
the
this
queue.
week.
It's in
Yeah,
the queue.
no, that's
Yeah.
exciting. That's great.
But, it looks
Oh,
good.
Is that it right there?
Did you
Yeah.
see it?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's really
No.
cool.
Oh.
It's
I was
really
like,
nice.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna put
You-
this up so it doesn't flop.
Oh,
No, you're good.
man.
The one that's there.
Great,
This
that's
one?
perfect.
And then on this side,
That's great.
oh,
That's
it's just super. It is
That's
just super.
fantastic. It's not just a little word, the bear.
Yeah.
Bear's a good word. That's great.
So, thank you
Excellent.
very much for doing that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
That's,
thank you,
that's
thank
just
you.
way cool.
So I, stopped at the market
Love it.
manager booth, at the farmer's market,
Uh-huh.
and they're still giving out bags. She said almost all the red ones were gone. And, I'll just check back at the end of the season, and if there are any left, I'll take them over to the food bank.
Okay,
Okay.
Right, so they're passing out to people as needed, or?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
super.
Good.
And I didn't realize they were going to be selling bags this year,
Oh.
or I probably wouldn't have even thought about
And
this.
we have free
but-
ones.
Right, exactly.
Should we, do a Plan B and, let them sell their bags and we could put them at the food bank or hand them out at the recycling
They
center?
didn't
or-
seem to have a problem with it.
They don't care.
No, they're giving them out apparently, so,
Okay,
yeah, they haul them over there every Saturday and, I don't know how it's actually happening, but,
you know, they probably put them in that shed where all the other stuff is.
right,
Yeah.
right. That's where
Okay.
they've been.
Yeah.
And so they just bring them out and give
How many
them-
are left?
I don't know.
Okay.
She said almost all the red ones are gone.
Okay.
But, I guess they still have some of the green ones
Mhm,
that,
mhm.
Recycle Red Lodge, did, so.
I don't think that shed is locked. Ever.
No,
So we could probably peek in at some point.
right, I'll just
Yeah,
check back at
market.
the end of the
Sure.
market, and
Yeah.
if there are any left, I'll take them over to the
Okay.
food bank.
Super,
Yeah.
super. Republic contract negotiations. Mayor Dave, this might be you. What's going on? Oh, Mike?
I got to follow up with Ryan. I have, the last we talked, he was gonna put together a draft, contract based on our conversation and notes, and I haven't seen anything, so I need to Bradley's cage.
When is the contract,
Yeah, you want-
when is
What's
the
the
contract
paper?
up?
It expired, and we have a letter that says we're moving forward, and this is the pricing, but the details are not yet worked out.
Okay,
So it has expired, wow.
It has expired.
Okay.
but
When did
we've
it
locked in
expire?
the Pricing.
July.
July?
I think.
Ah.
Oh, that's not too
I
bad.
think it was in July. It was,
That's not
we
too
ended up signing a letter saying, you are accepted based on the pricing you gave us, but we still need to do a contract.
Okay,
So we basically locked in our pricing at the same place we've been.
Oh,
okay.
so no big
Yeah,
change.
there's a couple of other things that have kind of appeared in that conversation, which is different than some of the stuff from 6 months ago. We're gonna have small cans available, but it's not gonna be a different price. It's just a convenience factor for now.
Wow. Is it gonna be the same opening apparatus? You don't know.
There may be another one that's in the gist, because those smaller cans, I'm not impressed with. It takes me a half an hour to open those cans. Every time I go to open one, it's like, I know this works because I've done it before. I've done this can before, and I still can't figure out how to do it, so. But we've reached out and kind of as alluded to before, some people are more apt to turn phone calls in a timely manner than others.
Mm.
Plus it's summer.
Plus it's summer.
Mhm.
They are very responsive on other things. The other day, we had a fawn that was hit and injured, and I was able to get him to swing by and pick it up that day. So they're very
That's
good.
the one the police got rid of. They didn't pick it up, we did.
Did they coordinate with you?
The office called and said Republic was supposed to pick it up, they didn't, and now it's stinking, so we went and got it.
Oh.
Just so you know.
What do you do with it?
Oh.
What do you do with
We
it?
put it in the trash can and they pick it up the next time. This one was put in a bag to,
We take them down to the sewer plant and
Mm.
feed them to the bears.
Mm. Well, that's,
It's wilderness down there.
Yeah,
yeah,
it is
No,
wilderness
you don't.
down there.
that's
What's that?
better
tell me you
than,
don't.
That's what we've always done with deer. Put them in the woods down there.
well, yeah.
That's what Fish, Wildlife and Parks told us to do.
No.
We'll follow
Well,
up
that's
later.
better than throwing them in the
No,
landfill.
I try and get at them, if you pick them up,
I
because they're
At least
deer.
they can feed.
There.
Yeah, but the trash that says they will
But
do
they
it.
don't have time, and I said, what do you want us to do with them? They said, well, take them down to the sewer plant.
If that was what FWP told you, then
No.
we'll go with that, but they don't get to be shocked when the animals show up in that vicinity.
Well, they're
Did you-
there.
did you take it out of the bag?
They live down there.
Anyway, getting back, sorry. This is an update that I didn't have.
Now you know.
Like, they came from.
It might be a nice segue into our next,
Item.
item, which is the Bear Committee update.
Apparently, we have a new philosophy. What we do is we just feed them at the sewer pond.
That's right.
There you go, like they did in Yellowstone years ago, yeah.
You know,
They live down there, it's where they wanted to live.
Right.
Right.
keep them in the woods.
I remember having a conversation, and this was probably about, 8 or 10 years ago with, I believe it was the highway department or someone. What do they do with all the dead deer on the road? And between, Rockvale and Red Lodge, and then, what is it, Fishtail Corner, whatever that, it used to be, anyway, where the gas station is and stuff like that up there on 78
Mhm.
and Red Lodge.
Mhm.
And, partway up the path, to the gate on Red Lodge, they would pick up 35 dead deer 3 times a week on average,
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
in that whole area. And I said, what do you do with them?
Ah.
And for a while, they were taking them off the path and throwing them off the side. And then they were taking them to the old gravel pit over there, 212, and throwing them off there. And, I mean, what do you do with them?
Yeah.
It is,
That's a
it is,
lot of
I didn't know do they still pick them up?
I don't know
They
that.
do.
Well,
Somebody's
years,
got
A
to
lot
be
of deer on the road.
Yeah,
Somebody-
that was like the number 2 road in the state for deer carcass,
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, 212 or 78?
212.
212.
in the early,
If I'm coming from the west, I always come up 78, because it's far less deer.
Yeah,
White knuckle for 47 other reasons, too.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
in the early eighties, if you hit an animal and you called right away, they would come and get it and butcher it and put it in a food bank. But I guess they don't do that anymore. Maybe there's too many.
I think
If you call them quick enough, they'll tell you can do that.
I think you can take it
Yes,
home,
you
yeah.
can.
Yeah,
Pay
you
a dollar
can.
and take it home, yeah.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
really a
You don't have any recipes that call for pre-tenderized meat?
Well, yeah, we ended up with a deer once and, we didn't hit it, but I tried everything to make it taste good.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the Bear
That's a
Committee, since we're
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
dead deer and deliciousness.
I don't think it
Um,
was, but.
We did have a Bear Committee meeting last week, right, Dave, something like that?
Yeah.
And, it just blows me away how many, bears there are around here.
How many?
They did say, and can I share this information? Does anybody?
Yeah, no, it's, yeah.
Okay, according to Fish and Wildlife, there's kind of a 50-50 split between, grizzly bears and black bears in the Red Lodge, city and surrounding area. And I don't know what the surrounding area is,
Yeah.
but it's about a 50-50 split.
Wow.
There have been 7 to 9 different grizzly bears in and around town.
Well,
So, and they can tell the difference between them. But it's been a good food year for bears, so they've been, very happy, and
wow.
they're doing their thing. Let's see, we're still working through the app, checking out bear cans. So I was trying to get on here to, see if your neighbor's bear can was, checked. And I just didn't have enough time, but, we will do that, but we're in the process of assessing all the, Kodiak cans and seeing if they work or don't work, or if, people have been messing around with them.
This is in the city.
In the city itself, yes.
I was out walking out of the city, on the Palisade Campground Road, where Grizzly Peak meets, one morning, and all 3 garbage cans were down. And there's
Oh.
odd garbage around, not like
Wow.
household garbage, but like candy wrappers, pop, that kind of thing.
Oh.
So, the other 2, so 2 of the 3 were intact. They'd been knocked over and beaten on, you could tell, nothing happened. The third one, I don't think it was closed tightly, there's some kind of metal piece over the top, and I got the number on it, and that was the Airbnb. The other 2 were closed tightly, so it's probably a matter of,
Information.
using it correctly. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, so we do need to
Education.
get, information out. I do have the, I pulled up the,
yeah, that organization,
so I'll just, I don't know how to make this bigger, but this is what, the green team came up with on how to do this.
I'll just play this.
Hi, welcome to Red Lodge, Montana, home of Rocky Ram.
Sideways looking picture.
During your stay, you may encounter one of our bear-proof trash cans. These are not your usual trash cans, and they certainly don't open like normal cans. Please don't get frustrated, leave your trash on the lid, and walk away. If you leave your trash on the lid, your trash might become a bear's midnight snack. On the top of the can, you will see instructions, and this video was created to help you successfully open the trash can. As you approach the can, find the apron. The apron is right above this black and white sign and has room for your fingertips, but not a bear paw. Under the apron, you will feel a lever in the upper left-hand corner. With your pointer finger, move the latch towards you and then over to the right. This will release the lock on the lid of the can. Now you know the trick to opening a bear-proof trash can, and you can deposit your trash. Make sure to close the lid securely to engage the lock. This not only keeps our town clean, but protects our wildlife. Thank you.
Oh, nice
Can
job.
you send that link in the email, and then I'll also include it in the email?
Sure,
Yeah, good.
yeah, I'll do that. So that's,
Nice.
that was Kate Melinda,
Mhm.
who was just, and her son, Jackson, who she coerced in being the, the other guy. But anyway, so that is going to go on a QR code, that is going to go on
The
every
can.
bear can,
Nice.
hopefully.
Great.
So, hopefully that will help. Now, if we get different bear cans, which I think is, under discussion, as I heard from the Bear Committee, did you talk to Republic about that at all?
They had proposed one of them, but that's a year out if they do that, but there's.
Okay.
So kind of, and this ties to the conversation, to date, we have 570 cans that are total, that have been checked and validated. Your street has not been done, because all of them at the golf course I've done, and I haven't done your street.
Okay. Most of ours seem pretty good.
Of those, at this number, there were 390 that were green, working properly. There was 132 which were red, which the can does not work properly. I've since had a follow-up, and we've determined that some of that had to do with testing methodology, so some of those streets were gonna get revisited.
Mm.
And then there was 48 that were cans operated properly, but the users just weren't
Mm.
using them properly. So, part of the follow-up with Republic is it's their responsibility to address and fix those cans. And one of the things that they alluded to is that these cans are depreciated, they might just end up replacing them with some other cans.
Hmm.
And the good news is, those other cans that we've heard about from the group, I wanna say is Toter.
Toter is what he mentioned.
Yeah, and that appears to be, the same can that they kind of refer and like, because it's easier to use. So basically, if they're not easy to use, then they don't get used, and then it doesn't accomplish the feat, so.
Mm.
What's the one you stick your finger in? Is that the toter?
Well, that was pre-Kodiak, I think.
Well, it may have been, a Toter.
Open, a hole you stuck your finger in, and a little thing down there, I couldn't get it open.
Yeah, that's, the small cans are one like that I have
Well,
agreed
it
with.
needs to be like an iPhone, right?
Anyway, we're not giving up on it, it's room to improve. And it's very much trash related, I don't know how much it is sustainability related, unless we wanna sustain our bears too, so we can count it that way, but.
We do. Well, it's more, an issue of trash, and, keeping trash secure. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that, new EV chargers pavement
I did get an email
stenciling
back from those
in the
sign
queue.
people, and they just got it at 403, and they said they finally attached the formats that they need in billings. Have to email them back, they forgot to send the attachments.
So they sent the text with no attachments?
They sent emails that, with no attachments.
Okay.
I hate
Yeah,
that when you hit
I do it all
send
the
before
time.
you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Easy.
Okay, got that update, EV chargers pavement stenciling in the queue, right?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
In,
That one, I'll be honest with you, that was low on the priority.
Which one is that?
the EV chargers pavement
I mean,
stenciling,
Every time I drive by there, you can pull up and charge a car,
okay.
really. I mean, it is low on the totem pole.
But the resort, tax committee has allotted
There's a lot of money.
some money for, $1,000 to do that.
That's
To
what,
stencil the pavement?
So it
they
says
do a lot
EV
of
charging
time.
only for EV
We're a little
cars,
swamped
owners,
right now.
I'm sure you
Don't
are.
hard to pay.
I'm sure you are.
you know.
Would we be better off
But there's a
putting
sign, isn't there?
signs
Yeah,
there?
isn't there a sign?
Right.
I don't think that, go look at it, I don't think there's a need, people don't park there.
Nobody ever parks there.
Yeah.
I
Except for
have,
EV people?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
lately I've
never
not
seen
seen,
a car not be able to charge there, I'm not there all the time, but
yeah.
I look a lot.
I think
I always look
I
to
have
see
seen-
if
You're
talking about
there's
the
a
chargers
local
that's right in
car
the park there?
charging.
Yeah.
Right.
I live right
I
across,
know.
yeah, there's nobody over there.
No.
I see it every day, like I look at it every day from my window, so yeah, you can't, nobody ever parks there.
So a regular
Unless they're
car,
charging.
a gas-powered car
Is not ever parked, yeah, the only time I've
I
ever
mean,
seen it is,
maybe during farm, like an event down there,
but even
Yeah.
farmer's market, like if I walk over there, like nobody's parked there unless it's they're
An
charging.
EV, yeah.
I don't think it's a problem.
so.
It's not a
that's-
major
that's why
problem,
full
yeah,
on
that's for sure.
room full.
All right, well, okay, I'm gonna keep it on the agenda because the money is allotted there, and, we'll see if it appears. Powell Valley Recycling, they were, we were looking at, possibly taking glass there.
They were still, I spoke to them a while back and just told them that we're still very interested, we just wanna get the contract done with these guys, because I'm probably gonna include, there's gonna be probably one change. I was originally trying to figure out a way to use the same bins that they use, but after talking with Republic and trying to figure out all the liability of transporting those bins, they use the big round trash cans, they're like this big round,
Mm-hmm.
they're about that tall, that's how, they have a machine that can grab those and handle them, so I thought, oh, we'll just get those, and then just pay Republic to haul them to
Powell?
Powell, rather than, right now, we're paying Republic to haul our glass to Missoula.
Oh,
They haul it in big 30-yard dumpsters to Missoula. Powell doesn't want the glass in 30-yard dumpsters, they want it in the little ones, so I thought, well, I'll see if Republic can haul those. They can't. They don't have a means to haul them,
oh, shoot.
so I looked into even purchasing a trailer that we could haul them with, and the more I looked at it, the more I want Republic to haul them in the big dumpster, because
How come Powell doesn't like them if that's what they're using?
they
Well,
want
they're
the
using
little
the round
ones.
ones.
Republic wants to use the big one,
Oh, the other way around, okay, got it,
and so
okay.
the problem with the little ones is, and the reason Republic doesn't use them is because they're hard to secure and transport. And they don't wanna do it, because they don't wanna end up with a big mess on the side of the road.
No.
And
Understandable,
I don't wanna end up with a big mess on the side of the road either.
yeah.
So I think when we go back, it's gonna be, they're coming in these big dumpsters. And you're gonna figure out how to handle them. Because I can't figure out a way to use the small ones
Okay,
and safely get them from here to Powell.
okay.
So it's up to
Because
Powell
it's
to
gonna be,
figure out a
with the
way.
small ones, it'd be probably, at the rate we take glass right now,
Mm-hmm.
it would be 6 of those probably every 2 to 3 months. So it'd be quite a few trips, and trips in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
6 of the big ones, the big,
No, the round
little ones.
the little ones, okay.
With the big ones, it'd be, I think we go to Missoula, place, we ship 4 a year, and they can get 2 on a semi, so 2 semi loads. So I think I just stick with the big ones here, stick with the same process we have now where Republic hauls it, it's just, instead of going 400 miles, they're gonna go
60,
50.
yeah, boy, that's
If
perfect.
Powell can figure out a way to get it off that big semi.
We'll just slide the whole thing off, and they can keep the thing there till it's empty, and then we'll
Oh,
bring it
okay.
back with the next one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, so that negotiation is,
We're a little bit away from that one.
yeah, it's in progress, okay. I want to go back to the Republic, I have in my notes from last month, we talked about, Republic did offer $35 a month for, curbside trash and recycling pickup. Is that $35 per residence, right?
That's
And-
an additional.
That was an additional $35?
And council per university said no.
Yeah,
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 Yeah, it'd be.
We're not gonna more than double people's bills.
more than double.
Because right now I think it's 27,
No, it's like 33, I think.
isn't it?
Oh, is it really?
Just for the one can of trash?
31 or 33.
Okay.
But the 35 would be in addition to the 31.
For the
Okay,
for recycling?
8.
yeah. But not-
In addition.
No.
Yeah, well, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, anything, green team interest in the bottle station at the public restrooms, I think, do you want me to talk about it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you talked to Kate.
I talked to Kate about it, that they're just starting, going back to school, they're just, it's way down in their queue too, at this point, so,
Probably wouldn't happen until next year.
well,
if
yeah,
at
but,
all. Okay. Mhm.
but we also talked about, we've always had, well, up until the last couple of years, green team representation here, and these are high school kids, on the green team, and, on the sustainability board, and we just can't get kids, and the problem is, the green team kids are all involved in everything else. They're involved in volleyball and football and, debate and blah, 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 and
Mhm.
all this kind of stuff, and so honors and whatever else, and so it's hard for them to commit, so I'm thinking if we could get them, interested in a project, like, an Arbor Day thing, or, reusable bottle thing at the restroom,
Mhm.
looking into grants or something like that.
Mhm.
I think that might be a way to
So
capture
coordinate
them.
that way, say, we see a need for this, is it
Yeah.
something you'd like to work on? And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let them go with it, that makes sense.
So let's be thinking of some,
Yeah.
possibilities.
With the reusable bottle station, are we talking about them fundraising, or is there city money to do that, or?
Would it be on the outside of the building or inside?
I think it'd probably be on the inside. I mean, that,
Would it be like 2, 1 in each bathroom?
oh, I don't know that. Good point.
I guess I was thinking it would be like the one that we already have, just out, yeah.
But the problem is then that would freeze in the winter.
Yeah,
Well, you
get
turn
shut
'em off.
down for
Yeah,
Yeah,
a good chunk of the year.
right.
yeah, it might
But
be.
the bathrooms are open year round.
Bathrooms are open year round,
Oh,
you'd
so
have to
it
get
could
two.
stay,
so, but, I mean,
who would see it?
I think those, I'm not sure what those things cost. Are they pretty expensive or no?
I don't I wasn't here when it was done.
I don't know.
Rotary
I
did
know that
that,
one was expensive, but I think they were on.
Oh, Rotary did,
yeah, they worked with, I think they
Oh,
worked
okay.
with, I think they worked with one of the schools, or no, yeah, they worked
Oh.
with,
The green.
Rotary does like a scholarship thing that, and they
Yeah.
awarded to a few of
Yeah.
the kids at the school, and so they worked with those kids too to put it in.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Well, and they also
Huh.
worked with the college because there was no water there.
Yeah,
So that was a.
It might make more
Kind of a
sense to
cluster.
put it in the entryway to the IGA and say, stop buying plastic
Mm.
water bottles,
Mhm.
fill your bottle here.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Someplace inside, where people go, or
that's not a bad
the
idea.
bathrooms. or
I
something.
I don't think the,
I'd rather, if it goes into the restrooms, I'd rather see it inside than outside.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
be nice to
because
have it
otherwise it's
Year
a
round.
finite
Be
amount
nice
of
to have
time.
a year
And
round.
the bathrooms get a little, they stay pretty good actually, but every now and then bad things happen in there, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like we had the homeless
Oh, yeah.
man living there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Okay, so we'll just,
Yep,
let
That'd be a good
them,
project for them, yeah.
we'll let them get started on the school
Figure it
year and then,
Okay.
start to plant
maybe we
that
could put it
seed.
at the library, I don't know.
Library, that's a good idea,
You know,
too.
in their vestibule.
Downstairs in the
there.
library there,
I don't know.
go there.
As you come
when you
in.
get there.
Well, yeah. That's water bottles.
Or the chamber.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thought.
Chamber's a thought, yeah.
Of course, you could just put your bottle in the bathroom and
Just
fill it up. I mean, come
Right,
on, it's
true.
not rocket science.
Same water.
It is the same water,
Yeah, right.
you know, but some people are.
It's good drinking water.
But, you know, tourists that come in, you know, and they come from wherever they've come from, and they
Mhm.
filter their water because their city water is,
Mhm.
you know, chlorinated or whatever, they don't realize that we have delicious water, so they're reluctant to drink
Fill from the tap.
our water.
Mhm.
Wonder how much the one downtown gets used.
I don't know.
Never seen anyone use it. I mean, I feel like I'm downtown a lot.
I don't know. We could maybe ask the Pollard. I wonder if they're the people that monitor that.
Maybe.
They do?
Or even the people that are, who's that building, like, the one little, what's the store that's right next to it?
The Montana store.
Yeah, I wonder if they see how many people are over there.
Yeah.
Might be worth it.
Well, it'd be a good, it's a good green team project anyway, they're all these different aspects to explore.
Yeah.
Mhm. Where they.
So anyway.
Yep.
Okay, and the other thing I didn't have on the, agenda was the recycling center. Anything
Yeah.
going on there at the recycling center? Everything going okay?
Nah, we were picking up, the bales from the IGA and taking them down and putting them with our bales, and we did that for a couple months, and Kyle has requested we stop doing that because it's created havoc with shipping of the bales, because the IGA bales are smaller and lighter,
Uh,
and he can't get them to load with our bales efficiently. And the goal, because we don't get a whole lot of money out of cardboard, and we do pay for the trucking, we wanna make it in the black instead of the red, so we get the semis as heavy as we can. And just the combination of the small bales and the big bales made that very difficult. So, had a talk with Rod, is it Rod or Rob? Rod.
Rod.
And I gotta get him the bale size and weight that we make down there, and he's gonna look at the possibility of getting a baler that would make the same size bales. 'Cause even if he tries to do just a load of all small bales, it's still not enough weight.
Where does it go?
I can't remember.
We just did
I
that
figured it out
study
one
last
point.
year, Deb and I did.
I told you guys, and I forgot.
It goes to, I think, Utah, or something like that, like a paper mill
Yeah,
place.
that sounds right.
Yeah, like a paper mill place or something in Utah. They
Okay.
fully recycle them and,
Okay.
Had he been sending the small bills somewhere else himself before?
He was hauling himself, so I think I'll.
Oh, okay.
He was taking them to the fill-in Billings, or I think, is there a recycling place right close in that proximity? But he was driving it all by himself.
Well,
Yeah, they were loading their own pickup.
The only downside to it was is it takes, away management or leadership once a week or so when they're taking it in. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
the biggest thing, is they're out somebody for a day when it happens.
yeah, be nice if we could.
Well, and it's kind of like a break-even deal by the time probably for them, by the time they pay fuel and
Yeah, I think they got some, but it wasn't a lot per
probably
se.
didn't pay the wages, but
So at the recycling center now, Kyle is on alone, is that right?
what?
He's by himself.
Kyle is on alone at the recycling center now?
All alone?
Yeah, it's,
I heard on alone, and I'm going, what, so?
no, he's the only
Oh.
employee at the recycling center, so.
Yeah, Kyle is
Which he likes, I know he likes,
he's full employee down there.
yeah. Well, had there been money for another employee?
What we did is we actually increased his hours,
Yeah.
so we have the hours that we were paying to Fairview Humane. But the problem was, what we were doing was really converting his time to not taking trash, but to supervising it.
Oh, no, I think, and I know he likes it, he's happy.
Yeah.
Is there any thought of increasing hours at the recycling center?
Yeah, we bumped his hours from like 24 to 30, I think.
Which wasn't enough to increase public hours, really, is it?
Oh, no.
No.
No, I think we'd have to put another staff person down.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, recycling center?
Excuse me.
Okay, let's move on to new business.
I guess while you're on it, the one thing that we're looking at doing is to see about increasing the safety down there. from a budget standpoint, is so that it's more of a drive-through rather than a back in and back out and see how many people you can not hit.
We've tried, yeah,
Been a thing for a long
So
time.
that's on the agenda right now, again, not top, but that's one of the things we're looking at right now, is how to improve safety.
Okay, good.
So since, as you were saying,
Pretty
just kind of
much,
recycling center in
pretty much
general.
anything we do would improve safety, I think.
oh, no kidding. It's a nightmare. Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a drive around, but there's gotta be some way to, make it a little bit more smooth operation.
Well, maybe a sign, 4 cars at a time and stripe it off, so people know where
Well,
to go.
it seems to me like you had you had a pretty good idea at one point, and what was it? Gosh, I can't remember. It wasn't the drive around the back, which is complicated, because you have to move the hill and, all that kind of stuff. It was something else, I can't remember. It was a brilliant idea, I'm sure.
Well, I think we were talking
Well,
about
lost it.
moving the cardboard, taking the fence down, moving the cardboard further
Oh,
to the east.
Maybe that's
That would
what it,
That
open
would
up
create
that
more
whole
space.
area to the west of the building.
no, that would be nice. That would help.
I think we could do some simple things.
Oh, yes,
without
you could just
getting
come
too
out there
complicated,
too.
Make it
if
better.
you could go in and
Yeah.
come out there too.
Mm.
So that's
You know,
been on the
entry
council
only,
agenda,
exit
then?
only, yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the council agenda?
I don't know if it's on the council. or-
It's,
Public Works,
Yeah,
Public Works.
Committee.
something we're gonna look at, just trying to make it better down there.
Okay. And would you, let us know if there's any way we can be helpful in solving that problem? Okay?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let's move on to, board goals. Just kind of a recap, you were gonna work, we talked about with the public restroom,
Mhm.
Mary Dell.
Mm-hmm.
You might wanna look through here and see if there's something else you
Okay.
wanna,
I have my,
have something you might wanna look at.
okay.
Deb was gonna, we did get a hold of that plastics film.
Yeah,
I have not watched it yet,
I haven't
but,
either.
she was gonna get together with the green team and maybe have it for an event, like down at the Roman or something,
Mhm.
if we could coordinate it with
Mhm.
some sort of a,
Earth Day.
Earth Day or
Mhm.
recycling or
Mhm.
whatever, or,
Yeah.
something that,
Mhm.
that would make it,
Yeah. Huh.
so anyway. So Deb was gonna do
Good
that.
thought.
And Deb's not here, she's in Norway, that rascal. Julie, you were doing community solar,
Which is
you might
done.
wanna look for another,
I am. I was reading it today.
oh, good, good.
Reading through.
Gentle nudge.
Yeah, and, well, compost is always out there. I don't know if there's any way to solve that, but compost is a big issue.
Right. I would love to be able to.
And it looks like the recycling centers, that interests me, but I think it's doing well.
Okay. There is an issue of, if there is any trees or branches or leaves or something like that. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the only way that we can, as a resident, the only way I can get rid of that is to put it in the garbage can.
Compost, you mean?
No, that would be,
Even yard waste.
yard waste. Is there anything, I know after we've had like wind events or something like that, someplace down at the infamous sewer pond was, made available for people to throw stuff. Is there any interest or any place where people could take, or is there any pickup in town, or?
Like for grass?
Yeah, for grass and leaves, and leaves, people
Branches.
raise or branches.
Yard stuff.
I think it would, I'm not, from what I've seen in the past, like we did that in Shoto, we took all the grass. We didn't want people to throw grass in garbage.
Right.
We did the garbage.
Yeah.
And we paid by the ton, whatever. And so we had people dumping grass, the guy before me. And we developed huge mountains of grass to the point where, and then the place where we had the grass became a problem, so we had to move the grass. And then that spot became a problem, we moved it twice. my predecessor tried to burn it, and that almost got him ran out of town, because it smoked for like 2 days, 2 weeks. Didn't burn.
And that was just disposing, that wasn't mulching and
And
turning
then,
it into.
so we finally did, we put in an EQ approved composting site.
You said there was quite a lot involved in that.
Yeah, well, and it's, we also had, because you could not throw grass in the garbage, we had a lot of grass. And the other thing that Shoto did is if you raked all your leaves to the edge of the street,
Oh, yeah, leaves.
we came by with a giant vacuum and collected them all. So we had the brown and the green to make compost. You have to have both. You can't just have green.
Right.
I don't think you'd see the volume here. I don't want to get into leaf pickup. It is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And it's just not a good thing to do. But without the brown and without, I think the only way to work is say you can't put grass in garbage. I don't even know if we would generate enough grass here. I mean, pretty small yards and everything. I don't know that you'd be able
What
to
do
make
people do with their
compost.
grass now? I don't have a yard, so.
I just cut it and leave it on the lawn. I
Yeah,
just
just
let it
cut and leave it.
play.
But you
The
see,
biggest majority is actually done by the landscaping companies, and my understanding is they have agreements with ranchers and places, or either gravel pits or fields that they allow them to go dump in.
Yeah.
Because
So
those,
they actually collect it by the truckload and they go dump it.
and
Okay.
because there's pesticides and stuff that they put on the grass.
Right.
That a lot of
That's what
people
your
do.
statement, yeah.
So you can't use it for compost or,
I think if you get it hot enough, you can.
really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Gotta get, it gets hot,
Okay.
but you do it right.
Well, anyway, it kind of comes up every year, that topic, and now that it's fall and leaf and whatever time, I think.
As well as food waste, you used to be able to do
Mhm.
that, but food waste is just
Mhm.
all in the garbage cans too, right?
right,
Yes,
it is now,
yeah,
yeah.
unless you have a composter, so. Anyway, Julie, you're gonna kind of, look through stuff and see if there's
Yeah,
something
there's that, and then
that excites you.
I'm more interested, I guess, in things that are related to the community and facilities, big facilities. So, more outreach kind of things, you know what I mean?
Okay. Would you be interested in, oh, never mind, I was thinking of a Solarize, 59068, which
Yeah.
we did before, but no, never mind, because there's no,
But we're gonna have to, I mean, people are
There's
gonna
no
have to
federal help.
solarize even though there's no tax credit anymore, you
Right.
know?
Right,
Somehow,
well, the price has come down apparently,
yeah.
so.
well, anyway, tuck that away, and
I will.
that might be something, because
Yeah.
I know that, people have been interested
And
in that. But, so that might be
solarizing your
something.
home. Yeah, that is.
Okay, as you
Okay.
look through the plan, and it might
I'll run it
be
through my
a
brain.
part of something, we've done part of something, but we haven't really
Yeah.
done the whole thing, so we haven't completed the whole part of that. Okay. All right, and Joy, city fleet data.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You're not gonna do
No,
that?
yeah.
No, I have like all this great ideas of like, and in order
Not
to do
taking
the
that.
study that I need to do to understand like where we could save fuel, like it's about, you have to look at the maintenance, you have to look at what type of fuel, you know, the whole thing, and I'm like, I don't have the bandwidth to take that on. I had really great ideas when I suggested that, but when I was talking to some fleet managers, I'm like, yeah, no. So I'm just not gonna do that. So I'll
Okay,
find something else.
Yeah.
okay, find something else.
Yeah.
I do think we've always had, the Energy Corps, kids keep track of, energy usage by facilities, and,
That would be, you know,
and I don't know who does that,
digging up
maybe,
data.
I
think
I don't know how to do
Jeff
that.
Wise does it.
Who does?
He sends out a report every now and again with
He-
all the Northwest Energy.
Jeff Wise has come in and like taken all the bills and
Oh,
gone through and dissected them down, but he
Summarize
was,
them, put them
that
on
was-
the table.
oh,
that was on a kind of a personal pet project that I don't think the city has an interest in pursuing that particular project, but
would you be interested in knowing how much, you know, the solar is saving? Like, we do know now how much the solar is saving at the pool, for example. It saves about
we do.
$1,000 a year, okay?
Mhm.
How about at the recycling center? What's it, you know, I mean, a before and after type of, bill. I just think that would be interesting. Don't you think that council would be interested in that?
Well, Chris did that, report, remember, before she
I
left
think
council?
you can just go to the inverter and it'll tell you how
Yeah.
much kilowatts it produced.
You can look at
Do
it
the math
every
that
day.
way. It'll tell you
I
how
need
much.
to, I need to go back and see what it was Jeff was working on, because Jeff was working on something else. It was a specific project that he had in mind. I just know he was coming in and collecting paperwork and spending hours.
Was he being paid by the city to do that?
Nope.
He's still doing it. I mean, I can forward one of his tables.
Oh,
I get one every couple months. He emails it to me, and it's got
huh.
every city meter on it, and
Oh, wow, so someone's
That'd
doing
be
that.
kinda interesting,
Yeah, we should
interesting if
probably
you
look
wouldn't
at that.
mind, but you'd have to, because, you know, I'm not sure I'd understand
it's
it.
just, I mean, I'll print it, I'll send it.
Okay.
to you guys. You can-
Okay.
yeah, let it
That'd be
go
great.
print it out.
Okay.
I'm looking at one from June, and I can,
You got it right there.
yeah,
that big
I've got it, and
Excel
I'm gonna forward it to, Cory,
Okay, and I'll send
and
it
I will
out.
let you do,
Yeah, that's good.
Well, one of the goals, right in front of plastic bags in the book, is reducing plastic water
Right,
bottles.
that's why their water station,
But will that,
yeah.
but education too, I mean,
You know, we could do a lot more, to tell you the truth, with regard to education. I think, we could help the recycling center.
and that, I mean, that sign's a great one, that's just a
Yeah, that's
a
super.
great way to go.
Yeah, and, the IGA or the Beartooth Market, or whoever they are now,
Mhm.
you know, they're so willing to work with us for
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
So, anyway, I just feel like, you know, now that our grants have been dried up, and
Right,
I'm not gonna go into the political state of the world, but things have just been kind of, on hold. And so I think we might have to get a little bit more creative and
yeah, I mean,
look
we should
outside
all
the box.
think about this and
Yeah,
work together on
Yeah,
something, you know,
you know, we
something
need
that
I would like to
we
see us
focus on for the year.
get a
See,
project.
I like that idea of like finding one thing that we just,
We all focus
yeah,
on,
and then that'll help too.
Yeah.
take a piece of it,
Yeah.
yeah.
well, and, just one other thing, the bus barn passed, right, the thing we voted on, funding a new bus barn, right, that passed?
For the school? I don't know.
I think it did.
Oh, you mean as, in an election?
Yeah, well,
Oh.
there was a,
That was part of was that part of the tech thing and all that kind of, that was,
yeah,
that was
that
all
was
piled
gonna
together
do
with
the new
that?
furnace at the Civic Center
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
That did pass.
You know, so just, I don't know, I remember Kate said the superintendent wasn't interested in doing electric buses until they had a bus barn to store them in. But maybe.
Kate's been all over that.
Yeah, so maybe, I don't know that we would have a role, but, you know, maybe there'll be solar on that at some point too.
Sure.
So they can.
Sure.
Be a little more net, what do they call that? Net neutral.
Net neutral.
Whatever.
Okay.
Just something to, you know.
Yeah,
Think about, as we move forward, if
Right.
we can help in some way.
absolutely. All right, so everybody, let's start thinking outside the box,
Okay.
okay? All right, I don't have anything else. Does anybody have anything else on our agenda? Yes. Under an hour.
Good, because there's another meeting right after this.
I know
Yeah,
that.
we already know that.
Oh.
We were told.
Yeah.
Oh, then that
I
works
said,
out
don't worry,
well.
we'll be out of here.
Did you say the magic words?
Meeting adjourned?
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.